5 key factors to improve English writing skills. In the process of English learning, we mainly do it through listening, reading, speaking and writing, while listening and reading are the ways to accept the language, while speaking and writing are the ways of expressing the language. The skills that are output by thoughts examine the comprehensive abilities of many aspects. But let's talk about English writing first. When it comes to English writing, there may be many people who have this experience. If you memorize the template before the test, and then simply put your thinking on, you will not worry about not getting a good score in the test. Making good use of the template can indeed add a lot of highlights to writing. But if you encounter some topics that cannot be applied to the template, it will definitely be far-fetched to reproduce it. To improve writing skills, you can't just use those templates. 1. Build a good vocabulary foundation. Regardless of the level of writing, do not ignore the basic status of vocabulary. When accumulating vocabulary, it is necessary to understand the specific usage of some important vocabulary, from various meanings, various example sentences, various collocations and usages, etc., so as to ensure that they will be used when needed. The words in the textbook are best understood and memorized through the text, so that not only the mastering effect will be very good, but also the degree of understanding can be deepened. I often accumulate some advanced vocabulary, especially in some adjectives, and learn to use some advanced and appropriate expressions to improve the appreciation of my composition. 2. Recite the better passages in the textbook. Many people think that reciting the text is not very meaningful, since it is not a fixed template, and the way to use it is very limited. In fact, the ultimate goal of memorizing better paragraphs in English textbooks is not to be able to use them in writing, but to learn the expressions of classic paragraphs through memorization. Whether in terms of vocabulary, sentence pattern or grammar, you can recite them. I realized it subconsciously in the process, and it was also very beneficial to my sense of language. 3. Do more training in rewriting or imitation. Through training in rewriting or imitating English sentences, you can further understand how to approach this problem in terms of conception, format, and expression. When rewriting or imitating English sentences, we must pay attention to learning flexibility, clear thinking, strong logic, and pay attention to various tenses, voices and other grammatical issues, so as to achieve the goal of maximization. 4. Combine text materials for multi-genre writing training. The reason why many people have big problems in writing is that they are unwilling to do writing-related exercises. I feel that writing takes time and energy. Whether you study well or not, initiative is very important. In terms of writing, if you can make full use of the materials in the English text, continue writing or rewriting, and train with different themes, I believe you will definitely get the level of writing. The effect of leaps and bounds. 5. Do more exercises on translation between English and Chinese. We cannot guarantee that we can fully form English thinking. After all, we are born to be exposed to other languages on the basis of Chinese, but we can continue to optimize our ability to transform English and Chinese. Usually when writing English composition, it is more to think about the content through Chinese thinking, and then transform it into English language. So we can start from this perspective. Practice more English-Chinese translation ability. That is, do more translation training, and constantly look for commonalities in languages. By doing translation, you can continuously improve the sense of English and even Chinese. This is not only helpful for writing, but also has important meaning in other exercises. In short, to improve students' English writing skills, they must cultivate good learning habits, Pay attention to the understanding and memory of words, phrases, and sentence formation. Recite and read the excellent dialogues and chapters in the text, and do more translation, rewriting and imitation. Writing exercises. Combined with texts for various types of writing training. Only by perseverance can we write accurate, vivid and standardized English articles. The development of writing skills is not a matter of overnight, and it is important to adhere to good habits. Just as many people have learned Chinese for so long, but they still feel speechless when they write composition. In fact, it's not because you can't speak, but because you didn't say it when you should usually say it, and you didn't practice your usual thinking. So naturally, when you encounter this situation, you have nothing to say. Therefore, as long as you do a good job of ordinary accumulation and training, it is difficult to improve your English writing level.